Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you all for tuning in today. Back with another video on teaching notaries how to perform a signature by mark. So when you're performing estate plan signings, especially emergency estate plan signings, you're going to have signers that are dealing with a decline with their health, and they may not have the ability to write out a full signature on those documents. So when you have a situation like that, how do you handle it? When you have a signer who's not able to do a full signature. Here in California and mostly and also in other states as well, you can do what is called a signature by mark. So we're going to focus on California for this particular video. So let's go over it. So let's say you have a signer and you find out that the signer is not able to provide a full signature. What you want to do is provide the option of doing a signature by mark. The signer will only need to either make a check or make an X, and they will also need to have two witnesses that can witness them making the mark. So that person could be a family member, it could be a family friend, as long as it's a witness. Normally, if this is taking place in a hospital, the nurse, the staff, none of the staff members are going to serve as a witness. Just a heads up. So we have the document. For this particular video, we have an advanced healthcare directive. And how we're going to complete the signature by mark is we're going to have the principal provide an X. You're going to have the witness print you're going to have the signer print the signer's name next to that X. And then what we want to do is we want to have the witnesses, the two witnesses, provide a signature or a printed name next to the principal's signature as well. So as we see here on this document, we have this executed perfectly. We have the X that's been made by the signer. We have the witness print the signer's name. And then we have two of the witnesses who witnessed this mark provide their name or signatures on this document as well. And then if you're in a signing where it's also asking for you to print the signer's name twice, then you would just print their name here as well. So what you want to do is once this has been completed, we then want to enter into our journal. So with the signer, you're going to have the signer put an X next to you're going to have them put an X where the signature would take place. And then you're going to have the signer print that you're going to have one of the witnesses print the signer's name next to that X in your journal. And then you would get the signer's right thumbprint. And that's how you would complete that. That's how you would complete the journal. Now, the witnesses, they don't need to sign your journal. However, if those same witnesses are serving as a credible witness, meaning that the signer had an expired ID or they weren't able to provide their ID or driver license for whatever reason, and those witnesses also served as a credible witness, then those credible witnesses will also need to sign your journal as well. So just to recap, we have a signature by mark. We want to get the principal's X mark on where their name were on for their signature. We want to have one of the witnesses print the signer's name next to that mark. We want to have the witnesses who witnessed that mark provide a signature or a printed name on that document that's being notarized. We're then going to transition to the journal, where we're going to have the signer provide an X and then have one of the witnesses print the signer's name next to that X in your journal. And those witnesses do not need to sign your journal unless they are also serving as a credible witness for identity purposes for that signer. So I hope you guys got a lot of value from this. This is a really important skill to have in your tool belt. It's also going to make you look really good, not only in front of the client, but it's also going to make you look good in front of the attorney, because I can't tell you how many times that I've heard from attorneys that most notaries that they've worked with before just absolutely just dropped the signing because they just didn't know that we could proceed with a signature by mark. So keep this in your tool belt. Make sure you save this video. Use it as a reference if you're in an estate plan signing at a hospital or in a healthcare setting, in case you forgot how to provide a signature by mark. We will be discussing this in depth a bit more for the estate planning notary masterclass, which is going to be on July 13th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is going to be strictly live streamed only. We're going to talk about how to notarize estate plan documents, how to acquire and retain estate planning law firm clients. We're going to talk about how to handle gray area signings. We're going to talk about how to price your services. And then we'll also allocate some time for Q&A as well, because I'm pretty sure you're all going to have. So make sure you visit www.espnotarypro.com, and I'm looking forward to helping you grow your estate planning notary. If you like, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you share this with the notary who could benefit from this content. Peace. Love you guys.